Hey, what's going on? Welcome to Hindsight, first video for our own Impressions series, kicking off with the newest game from Respawn, the free-to-play multiplayer shooter, Apex Legends. I'm playing the PS4 version on Pro. It's also available on PC and Xbox One. Now, unless you've been living under a rock gaming-wise, you've probably heard of the genre, spawning from PUBG and expanding in the free-to-play game space with Fortnite. Late last year, Call of Duty dropped their campaign in favor of it. It is Battle Royale, and now we have another one at our shores, Apex Legends. But is it any good? Well, I've played it along with 10 million others in the first week, and I'm going to have to say, yeah, it's alright. All of the basic systems are there. Drop into the map from a dropship, loot anything not held down, and then kill or be killed while the circle of death closes in on you. The main variations between the different Battle Royale incarnations is in the gameplay and the map design. Fortunately, both are on par here. Intuitive console controls for looting, automatic replacement of your lower tier loot for the higher ones, great attachment systems for the weapons you can carry, and a very different feel gameplay-wise to other more military-based shooters. I'm talking COD. And definitely none of that kid-friendly Fortnite base building gameplay. It is all about the guns, it is all about the fights, and it's a hell of a lot of fun. Feels reminiscent of Borderlands to me. The guns have this sort of massive arcing bullet drop that with the snipers can feel like you're lobbing the bullets at the enemy rather than shooting them at high velocity. And the time to kill is also very high. It really forces you to work with your teammates when going 3v3 map-wise, and I'm really digging it. 60 players to a map, but the shining part for me is the design of that space. Verticality is a massive factor. The terrain is varied and there exists natural choke points in between the rocks. You don't find that with Call of Duty so much. The map is far more open in Blackout. You can pretty much go anywhere, probably to accommodate vehicles and the extra player count, but the choppy design here feels much more muchier shooter-wise. This isn't a playground of fun, it's of death. And unless you are a shooter gaming professional, you can expect a lot of it. Everyone's a lot spongier here, and you will go down if you don't know what you're doing. It took me a fair bit of getting used to. If I was to have any criticisms in the last 10 hours or so I've played, the audio in the chat is like talking underwater, at least on PS4. I recommend Party Chat for this one. Otherwise, maybe some balance between the special abilities and guns themselves. A couple of guns feel off recoil-wise versus their damage output, but I expect balance patches to be out very soon. This is a new game after all, and you didn't pay for it yet. I do want to mention, just as a final note, yes, this is free to play, and yes, it does show you the probability of your chances of getting higher tier loot when you go to purchase crates. But loot boxes, in all their forms, in my opinion, are designed to prey on weak-minded individuals and put money in the creator's pocket. I personally hate that they still exist. I'm a single player guy. I like set objectives for my game rewards, not systems that are designed to prey on others. A lot of selfish-minded individuals are fine with it. They say, oh, well, it's up to these people. If they want to spend the money, they can spend the money. If they don't have to. On Reddit, you'll see that point argued to death. Now, it might not be done maliciously here, as we've seen in games like Battlefront 2 on release, but the system is still designed to leech money from people who don't know any better or who have less self-control. When I play a game, I play it for the fun. I'm not playing for the massive grind. I would hate to be a completionist trying to fill every requirement for every skin and gun skin in this game. It would just be mind-boggling. Anyway, that's it for Apex Legends. It's a great game. It's lots of fun. I've had a few wins now. My confidence is growing, and I've put COD down for it for the moment. At least until something new comes along for Blackout. It's been feeling pretty stale for myself. If you manage to see this somehow being my first YouTube video, do let me know how I go. Leave a like and subscribe. There will be more videos coming until then. Peace out. Cheers.